So before we get any further, what is a Classique marker? Well, do you know, I'm going to pick one out so I can show you, and I'm going to show all these packets. A Classique marker is the newest launch in our fabulous Spectrum Noir collection, and it is replacing your second generation marker. So your Classique marker is brand new. So we've got a new shape. We've got a fantastic new shape, and we've made it even more ergonomic than this brilliant second generation marker. So we've changed the shape, and we've also changed the finish on the barrel. So you can see here, this original marker's got a shiny finish. This marker has a lovely smooth satin finish, and that's so it's very comfortable in your hand. The shape is more comfortable in your hand, so it just makes the whole experience of colouring for longer periods of time much more comfortable. We've then changed the caps, and we've made the colours of the caps more accurate to the colour of the ink inside the marker. That was another piece of feedback we used to get, that sometimes the caps didn't always match the colour inside. It's very difficult to match a plastic colour to a ink colour, and so therefore we decided we were going to take that challenge and match it more accurately, which we have done. We've then also changed, I'm going to talk to you about this a lot as we go through, the ink formulation inside of the marker. We've improved it so you get better blending, more seamless blending, more effortless blending. And we've also taken the opportunity to refine some of the colour groupings. That was also feedback that we used to get sometimes. Now, that's not to say that this marker, your second generation marker, the marker I first developed, is not a good marker. It's fantastic. I still have all 168 of mine. I'm going to show you them. I still use them on a weekly basis, if not daily. They're still valid. However, if I want to upgrade them to my Classique marker, then I can do that. You've also got in here two nibs. You've got your chisel nib and you've got your fine bullet nib, and that's exactly the same as you had in your original marker. So this now means that you have got 3 pens in your Spectrum Noir collection which give you different uses and are all relevant and deserve a place. We've got our Classique, which is your chisel and bullet, for those people who prefer to colour with a chisel and bullet. You've got your improved ink formulation. You've got more ink inside of this marker than you had in the other marker. And then you've got also those improved colour blends, which I'm going to show you in a second. That's really important. Then to complement this marker, you've got our Illustrator Marker, which is a super fine bullet and a brush nib, for those of you who prefer a brush nib and are going on your colouring journey. And for those who you really want to, for those of you who want to be portable or want more quick and more easy, more accessible colouring, we've got our tri-blend marker. So now we've got those 3 markers in the collection, each with a different use and function, but every single one of them now with the exact same ink formulation inside, from the exact same colour system, so that you can use them interchangeably depending on the project you're working on. I really wanted to take some time to explain that to you. I thought it was really important. Now, these markers are refillable, which is absolutely fantastic. And that means that when you buy the marker, you never have to buy it again. Now, the other thing I want to just show you is how much closer the match of the marker is to the cap colour. I want to get a colour that you can see easily. Here we are. Lovely. Right, so here's a gold colour. Let me colour that down onto some marker paper. And then let me put the cap beside it. And look how very close that is. You can see that now from your cap colours, you can get a really good idea of what colour your marker is going to be. And it's never going to be exact because this is a transparent ink on card. This is a piece of opaque plastic, but it's as close as we could possibly get it, so that you can now tell what it is that your colour you're going to be able to get from looking at all. I'm just going to turn these around so you can see them. Look at this. From looking at all of your fabulous markers. I know, amazing. So the sets of markers you've got your sets of 6, and you will be used to these from our configurations that we had before. We had 12 sets of 6 markers, and we've got that again. And I'm going to talk to you about how the blends have been put together. So you've got your 12 sets of 6 in these beautiful cartons. We're being very environmentally conscious here at Crafters Companion and removing as much plastic as we possibly can from all of our packaging. So you see you've got these beautiful cardboard boxes now. So you've got 12 sets of these in that 144 marker collection. I'm going to show you the colours. So you've got all of those and talk to you about how unique those blends are. Then we've also got our 12 packs as well. Our packs of 12 markers, and these are your create. And what I'm going to do is just talk you through with my little colour charts here so that you can understand what you're getting in each of those sets. So here we go. In your sets of 6 colours, in each of the sets you have got a warm and a cool blend. We had exactly the same colour system before and we've still got that now because it's what you love about our markers. So you can see this is the pink set, you've got your warm and your cool blend. Here is your brown set, your warm and your cool blend. So these 3 markers work together. I'm going to show you how. These 3 markers work together, these three, and that's when you get your lovely blend. So you've got your pinks and browns. We've then also got an addition of a dark skin set, and I'll talk to you about how we've managed to fit that into 12 sets in a second. So we've got dark skin now, something we were asked for a lot. So we've included it. And then our pale hues set that we had before has been renamed as fair skin because that's what it was for. So you've got your fair skin and you've got your dark skin. You've got your green collection, which are beautiful leafy greens. And again, you've got your warmer green and your cooler green. You've got your fabulous turquoises where you've got this lovely green turquoise and then you've got a blue turquoise here. So a warm and a cool collection. And then we've got our red collection here, which is the dark coral and then the warm red and then the cool red. So you've got your salmons and your corals in there. And then you can see you've got your cool red down here. We've got our yellows where again, you've got your warm and your cool collection. So it's always 3 pens for a blend. You've got your blues. So again, you've got your more intense blues and your lighter blues. You've got your warm and your cool purples there. We've got our greys, and this is where it changes because in the older collection we had 2 packs of grey pens. We had 6 cool grey and 6 warm grey. Your feedback was to us, we don't need that much grey in our life. Okay, we listened. So we take the cool and the warm grey pens and we put them all into 1 pack of 6. You've got 3 warm, 3 cool, and that's how we managed to fit in our fabulous dark skin blend for you. And then you've got your essentials, which is now your shade and tone, and that's all of the colours you need for shading, for toning, and your blender pen. That's in there too. So they're your 12 sets of 6 markers, and they're called your blend sets because they do, as they say on the tin, they do all of your blends for you. Then we move on to our create sets, which are the sets of 12 markers. The create sets give you all of the colour blend extenders. So for example, if I take my red set here, you can see in reds I've got a coral 4 and a coral 9. In my bright collection here I've got coral 7. In pastel I've got coral 1. And then in another set down here I'll have another coral. Where have I got? Oh no, I haven't got one there. I might have another one on another set. Let's have a look, see. Let's see where they are. Looking for corals. Oh, that's it. So I've got those in there which extend the blend. And then the rest of the markers you can buy singly. So you've got your blend sets of 6. You've got your 12-piece sets, which are just lovely colours to extend all of the blends that you've got. For example, I'm going to look here for pink. Here we go. In my pink collection, you can see I've got BP1, BP4 and BP6. Here in my bright create section, I've got a BP3. So I can pop that in here and I've extended my blend. So that's what your 12 sets are going to do for you. And you've got 6 fabulous colour collections. So you've got bright, you've got pastel, you've got your jewel, you've got your vintage, your floral and your nature. So that's where you have all of the different colours across all of those 144 markers that you're getting in the collection. But I hear you cry, Leann, there are 216 colours. Where are the other 72? Pray tell. Well, they're in single pens because that was another bit of feedback we got from you with our other collection. You couldn't buy your second generation markers, or the first markers we released, you could never buy them as individual single pens. And you told us in your thousands that that's what you wanted to do. So now we have made all of the pens available singly. So if you want to replace one pen instead of refilling it, you can do that, and you don't need to buy it in a pack any longer. Also, with these 144, if you want to extend your blends even further, which you can see here, and I'm going to turn this around so you can see it. If you want to extend your blends even further, so look, here are all of your corals, and there are 11 coral colours, of which probably only 5, the ones that you need, come in your blend and create. You want the other 6 to extend that blend, then you can buy those pens singly if that's what you'd like to do. And this shows you all 216 of the colours which are available. The 144 that you're getting in your blend and create sets are more than enough. But if you're a really professional alcohol colourist and you want more colours to extend those blends, you can pick them up as individual pens.